welcome back to Naturally Fueled. Today I have the day off work and the fridge is fully restocked, so I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to share with you my go-to meals that I have on a daily basis. These meals have genuinely benefited me in controlling my blood glucose and never leave me with any unexplained highs or lows later on in the day or afterwards. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I've just taken my long-acting shot of insulin, which I take every morning at 8 a.m. and I'm about to head to the gym. I'm not going to have any food beforehand. I'm just going to have a black coffee because caffeine does very little to my blood glucose. So I'm just going to head to the gym, do a workout, come home, and then I'll show you what I have for breakfast. A little tip for any other instant coffee drinkers: never let the kettle boil completely because that burns the coffee, and then when you pour it before it's fully boiled, you get that kind of bit of froth. Now sometimes I'll have it warm or I'll just pop it in the freezer and for about 5 minutes and then pour it into a glass with ice and have it cold, which I've been doing a lot these mornings because it's super hot. But I just have it black. I don't take any milk or sugar. My sugars are 6.4, so it's the perfect number to go to the gym with. So I'm home from the gym. My sugar levels went up to 7.2 just because I was doing weights and things like that. I'm expecting these to drop after my breakfast. So normally with this breakfast I'll take 3.5 units of insulin if my blood sugars are around 5 or 6. Because I did weights, I'm going to take only 2.5 because I always find that I'm much more reactive to insulin after I exercise and lift heavy weights. So I'm only going to take 2.5. Normally I take 3.5, and this is what I'm going to have. So I'm just going to fill this up with water. This is my go-to breakfast. Like, I literally have this every day without fail. Leave it for as long as you like to settle. I personally like my porridge, or as the Americans would call it, oatmeal, to be very gloopy. I love like the gloop texture. So I leave it there for about 5 minutes to cool down. Okay, that's gloopy enough. I know this might be a little bit questionable of a meal with the eggs and the texture and everything, but I personally love it. If you like your porridge or your oatmeal or whatever you call it to be a bit gloopy too, I think you will definitely like this one. But you know, if you like it to be a bit more runny, just add in more water and don't let it settle for as long. And as I mentioned in my post on how to satisfy cravings, always leave a little bit left over. This is actually like my favorite part of the whole entire meal. So that's breakfast done, and now I'm just gonna go straight into making a lunch because I'm going out for the day. sprinkle in a little bit of pepper. I'm going to add some kidney beans. And kidney beans are my favorite kind of bean because they're the highest in fiber. They're probably the best one carbohydrate wise, but I like kidney beans anyways. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of tomato paste. So I normally add tuna as well, but because I'm going out for the day and I won't have a refrigerator or anything to put it in, I just don't really want like smelly fish in my bag all day. So I've mixed it all together and now it's time to wrap it. These wraps are so good for not falling apart. They hold together so well, but there's like a little specific way that I wrap them to make sure that they hold everything in for the whole day. So I obviously couldn't do that with two hands, but I basically just like shimmied everything into the middle of it and then wrapped around, folded up the bottom, and then I'm gonna like fold over the tin foil. So I've rolled that bit of tin foil over, folded up the bottom, and now I can roll it like that. Depending what my sugar levels are, if they're about like 6 or 7, which they normally are by lunchtime, I'll take 2 units for that wrap. It's 14 grams for the wrap itself, and then with the kidney beans and the vegetables, it adds another 5. And then I find at lunchtime I'm like the most insulin resistant. I don't know why, just me, but so I'll take that extra little bit. So 2 units covers that perfectly. Also, it is so ridiculously hot here these days. It's like 30 degrees that I'm finding all my skills are sticking together, and the bananas that I bring for hypos are just like melting in my bag. It's disgusting. So I came up with a very good idea of, well, I think it's a very good idea, of freezing grapes. They're like little ice pops and little balls. So good. So yeah, because of the heat, my sugars kind of drop throughout the day these days, or even if I'm having like not a low blood sugar, but like if I'm at around 4 or 5 and I just want to get them up a little bit more, I can have like a few of these, and yeah, I'm really happy with them. I would definitely recommend freezing your grapes. Now, ready to go, and only 20 minutes late for Shannon. Sorry, Shannon. I'm filming another video. And this is the coffee that I always get. It's Dunkin' Donuts with French vanilla flavor, so there's no sugar in it, but you still have the vanilla taste, and then 2 Splenda and 2 skim milk, and does absolutely nothing to my blood sugar, so I actually get this every day. And there's Shannon. I'm just in the door after a long day with a tattoo. I tried to show you what my blood sugars were at lunchtime, but we were eating the sun and it was really hard to see on the monitor. You actually couldn't see a thing. They're 7.2, which I was really happy with. I just checked them there after my lunch, which was the wrap, and they are 6.1. It's 5:30, so we're 5:30. 5:30. I'm such an American. But we're gonna wait about half an hour before we have dinner, and then we're gonna have some chicken, rice, vegetables, bit of soy sauce. Nothing too special, but it's quick and easy, and it's what we normally have for dinner. I'm just gonna make a little snack with these corn cakes. They're fat-free, 16 calories, basically like eating nothing, but it's nice to peck on when you're not actually hungry. So I'm just going to take 1 unit of insulin of that, have a bit of hummus on them, and cucumber. This is actually my favorite snack ever. I was craving fizzy drinks, so I went down to the shop and I got this. I always get this one. Sparkling iced, it's flavoured, but it's completely sugar-free. Then for a crisp snack, we always get these buffalo crisps. It's about 7 o'clock now, my sugars are 7.8. I still probably have half a unit on board from the 1 unit that I took with that snack. I've taken my insulin already because dinner will be ready for another 15 to 20 minutes, and I want that insulin to start kicking in at the same time that I eat my dinner, so it works well with the carbs. myself a spoonful of that. It's about 20-ish grams. Now I'll just share the vegetables out. I always give myself a few more veggies since Patty has so much rice. That looks done. And we're finished, ready to eat dinner. So all together in here now I have 1 chicken breast, loads of vegetables, about a handful of rice, and super filling. And then that is his portion.